I used to have such bad anxiety to go to school. I would go to the parking lot of the school and then sit in the lot and try to go in, and I just couldn't get myself to do it. So how many of you out there have had a good thing going and then just made a stupid choice or fucked it all up because of your selfish reasons, or in my choice, like alcohol or drugs or something like that? I can always sabotage myself being afraid to sleep because you're going to relive bad situations. And usually when you relive them, you don't relive them as they were. You relive them in like even shittier ways than they even ended up in the first place. I suffer from these types of panic attacks. They make my chest hurt so bad that I feel like I'm having a heart attack. And I feel like I'm stuck in my own skin, and I'm just like clamoring to get out. And sometimes the only way that type of anxiety can go away is if I hurt myself. When you're an addict or alcoholic, and the phrase used before is a tornado through the lives of others, and when you're done being that tornado, all that damage that you wreaked havoc upon everywhere, it's not like it just went away. You got to deal with that still. People are so quick to make fun of an issue or find fault in someone else or just be downright dick for no reason. I would never be getting into motherfucking elevator again. Never. Nope. And if I was ever in an airplane crash, bet your bottom dollar I'm never going to get in that goddamn tin can of death again. Look how easy it has been for someone of hate to surround himself by other people full of hate, to trick other people with their hate, to do bad things for themselves. No, not for you. Not if you have bad PTSD or you got problems with anxiety, buddy, because you're going to be up all night long. And I am too. I sleep maybe from like 2 to 4, 2 to 5 or something like that, 1 to 5 if I can get good sleep, which would be nice. If you're walking around and you feel like you're back in Afghanistan after you hear a car backfire and you're like grabbing your knife and fork like you're holding a rifle, you're going to kill the poor busboy. Are you a pain in the ass to be around? Does your family walk on eggshells when you're around? Do you snap? Do you fight over the smallest of things? If your emotions are blah, 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 if you're going like that everywhere, then you got a problem. Yeah, and you need some help. We know that's not the case because we live. And the fact is, when you are nice to people, you feel better. And when you're mean to people, you feel worse. And if you're mean to people and you feel better, you're tricking yourself. Or you're crazy. The worst thing about anxiety and fixing it with substances is that it just makes it worse. There's nothing better that's going to happen when you drink or do drugs. It's not going to help it make anything better. It's just going to make things worse. At some point, you just have to scream because there's nothing else that's going to make you feel better. Just indifference is a scary place to be, especially for military members that were so gung-ho about life and so hard charging that they joined the military and went to, fight for freedom across the globe. But now they can't even get out of bed or motivate themselves to, cook an egg or, go out to dinner or ride their bike or eat anything like that. Stomach issues from anxiety can negatively affect your life in so many ways. Like, you won't be able to go places because you can't even move, because there's nothing worse than having, like, when your stomach feels really upset, you're really nauseous all the time. You see a lot of road rage with people with anxiety. Anxiety and anger a lot of times can go together. But anyway, after the military, that's where the real struggle begins, my friends. That's where it begins. Because when you're in, you're just in the thick of it. And then when you get out, you're just released into the wilderness for your own devices. But the truth is when you ask for help, it's strength. Military culture doesn't leave room for vulnerability. When you ask for help, it feels like weakness, when in reality, it's a strength. When a woman in your life talks about her anxiety, listen, my friends, listen, men. Don't just fix. You got to listen. Instead of saying, just calm down, say, I'm here for you. What can I do?